Alright, welcome to playing Siege because I have nothing better to do. I didn't spin the wheel! I didn't spin the wheel! We're playing attack first. Where's the wheel? Where's the wheel? Click to spin. That's defense. No. That's also defense. Brick. Alright, we're playing Ying. I hate that. Both the wheels converted to frickin' defense. The last time I tried to do this, both of them were frickin' offense.
Friendly drone deployed.
I'm getting chipped out on wheel spins over here. He's gonna get me! Let me through! Be free!
5 seconds. Proceed to bomb location and
That was funny. Alright, we're gonna get him, right, guys? I don't know how I feel about this. What do we want to do, guys? 'Cause I can hard breach this. Freaking, they got.
Let me get the last one. Let me get the last one. Plant it, plant. There's no one here. I told you guys drop down hatch. They never expected, bro.
bomb diffusion initiated. Protect the diffuser.
Freaking hit it. Alright, I was gonna say, he better freaking get it, or else I'm gonna freaking pop him with the LMG.
Yo, the fact that I dropped down hatch and he got an ace is insane.
He did ace, that's nice. Good for him. Glad he's having fun. That's what the game's about, right? Having fun. Not sweating your balls off and trying to ace every freaking round so you can win and then rage quitting when you die.
I honestly wouldn't even have been mad.
I think they're gonna be ready for hatch drop, but I also think them dropping hatch, because
The diffuser is no longer in your possession. The diffuser has been recovered.
them dropping hatch may be a good distraction for me to bust in a different area. Oh, how did I hit that? That's freaking nuts. Dude, how did I hit that? That's wild.
Yo, he's prone on 4 ping. Prone on 4 ping. Behind you, Ying. Over on that 4 ping.
Damn. Dealt a decent bit of damage to him, but I freaking...
He's right there on that 4 ping. He doesn't even know you're coming up behind him. You're at the bottom of the table.
4 remaining.
Yeah, they got him.
Sir.
Ooh, how he saw that was freaking crazy. I didn't even see her foot when he initially saw it, so that one's kind of wild. Dude's got pretty good comms. It was just I screwed that one up on Cade. I should have killed him, but I choked. Still don't know how I hit that other shot though. There was no way I should have hit that shot. She's knocking those freaking holes in the wall. I don't like when people do that because it makes freaking sites more open and more likely to be freaking shot through or breached. And I don't know what she wants reinforced because there are a whole bunch of ways for people to reinforce and mirror things, and they want some of the wall to be open, some of the wall to not be open.
seconds to go. 5 seconds remaining.
Seriously?
Friendly operator remaining.
How are none of those freaking
All
headshots?
were eliminated.
Dude, I'm starting to revert back into the days of when I used to play Siege, where, you know, it's freaking, I felt like I hit everything in the world and stuff like that. If my reticle went any so much over their head that it should have been a kill and shouldn't have been anything else. They may attempt to drop hatch, which will be an issue since we did it freaking one time earlier and it worked so well for us.
10 seconds left. 5 seconds left.
Seriously?
Remaining.
Okay. You just gotta play time. Yep.
You're out of time.
I don't know how all of those went above her head, but yeah, that one was interesting. We're back on attack.
Diffuser is
Yeah,
no
of
longer
course
in
I would
possession.
do that. Why wouldn't I do that? Mm-hmm. Yep.
Diffuser is
Let me help you out.
Yep. Thank you, teammate.
You must recover the diffuser.
Yeah, I'll
The diffuser
take
is
it
now
back.
secured.
Alright.
Loading new mag.
Lock the diffuser.
Yeah, that one's on me. I freaking sold that entire match from the start. Oh, yeah, I'm so upset by the way I started that round. Freaking terrible, dude. So unbelievably bad. That's so awful. So awful. Alright, first operator. OSA. Alright, this will be interesting because I've never played OSA and I don't know the strats for her. Backup attacker. Grim. Same with him. Don't know the strats. Alright, defenders. Lucked out with Rook. There we go. I lucked out with Rook. I mained the dude, so I lucked out with him. And finally, Rook and Doc. Are you serious? Okay. Rook and Doc. So I either get to play operators I don't know, or I get to play as the French. I don't know if I want to use frags. It's EMPs or Claymores. Maybe EMPs? 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 The EMPs. The EMP might work better. I don't know. I feel kinda off. Don't know. Feel like I'll be judged for how I play OSA, even though I've never played OSA before. Alright guys, good luck, because I'm going to suck horribly. Okay. So, it is not as low recoil as I thought it would be. That is an interesting headshot. Alright, let's try that again, but with the assault rifle this time. Hey, look, that guy over there's playing Grim. I'd probably have a better chance playing Grim. But we're gonna stick with OSA, because that's who I spawn!
Proceed to bomb's location and defuse it.
Oh, I don't want frickin' diffuser. Are we all gonna go up to Skylight? Is that what we're doing? Yeah, I'm not playing the Skylight game. I need somewhere to breach in from. Oh.
Operator standing. Seconds left.
Okay.
Op 4 neutralized. Mission
At least we won that one. Dude, what a shot by frickin' Capitao. Alright, I got what, 1 kill with OSA? I got really lucky that that one person frickin' missed every shot ever. And then I didn't even plant any of my frickin' window things. Like reinforcing spots so people don't just shoot through walls and absolutely destroy us. Run! They got shields!
One Op 4 remaining. Op 4
Okay. They they did it. They pulled it off. I was merely the person that was holding down covering fire the entire time. That dude's screaming run, they have shields, freaking that one got me, dude. Dude, what is this? I know I'm playing quick play, but that's because people aren't going to take you too seriously, and it's not as much of a commitment to as a match, but like, seriously, dang, man. He got me. I was just messing around.
Friendly's victorious. Hostiles eliminated.
Sorry, when he shot me, that one was a tad interesting. But, still feel bad for the dude. I mean, nobody should have to go through that. We got Consulate as the map, and I think I talked about this in one of my previous videos. I don't know if it made it in or not, or if I've even edited that video. But, Consulate's just one of those maps that I actually hate the rework of it, because I don't like how closed off it is, how defender centered it really is for a map. Because like, with the spaces being so limited and so enclosed, like it seems like, you know, every room is what's the word, like an open floor plan. Consulate is the exact opposite of that, where there are walls everywhere. There are walls that don't need to be where walls are and stuff like that. And that makes the map extremely defender-centered. Because, like, there aren't as many places to attempt to breach from. Hallways are so enclosed that, like, you have to stop and checkpoint in between each individual hallway and everything. Like, I mean, it's just one of those things where, like, this map gets extremely difficult to perform on as an attacker. It'd be right as I'm picking this thing up, I'm gonna freaking get hit.
I'm reloading.
Op 4
Ooh, got really lucky with that. Yeah, that wasn't a headshot. That was completely and utterly not a headshot. That guy should be upset. But, the map's just so enclosed and everything. It feels so defender-centered. I mean, even that room right there, I know we won as attacker, but that room is so... It's got 2 windows, but it's got freaking 4 walls. And a stairway that leads down to a basement that is super enclosed. Like, I like old Consulate better because it was open. And good defense was needed if you wanted to win as a defender. But maps like Consulate and Yacht, the one that's crashed into the freaking iceberg, I think it's called Yacht, are so enclosed that it's like the defenders need minimal effort and just good anchoring in and around site that, like, it just allows defenders to practically win every single round. And that's what I see more of nowadays, especially when I played on console, is everybody, this includes me because I'm not the exception here. Everybody seems better on defense than they do on offense. And I mean, it's just like, it's almost a fact now where anybody who can play any sort of semblance of offense and be good at offense is an outlier and gives you or whichever team they're playing for a distinct advantage in playing. I'd attempt to breach in that window, but I keep getting spotted. Go up top. Gonna run around up here. I'm gonna help the person that has diffuser.
You have dropped the diffuser.
I was going to help the person that had diffuser.
One friendly operator remaining.
Alright guys. I'm gonna carry. How did this person get inside the building? What? Alright guys, oh! That window had a hole in it. We might be at a loss here. we're at an extreme loss because I forgot how to navigate this freaking... Yep, that was great. I forget how to navigate this freaking place. Damn.
Op 4 eliminated all friendlies.
Yeah, sorry guys, I tried. But yeah, I mean, any more now, like the match we just played on Clubhouse. The higher the floor the enemy is on, it seems like the easier it is for the attackers to win. Because, like, if they're on top floor, you have to go floor by floor. You have to go bottom or first floor. Like, you have to go basement or first floor up to second floor, third floor, whatever it is, to beat them. But you can breach in from basement or first floor, or you could go to the second floor and drop through all the hatches or go down all the stairs. Like, I mean, basement is like a death sentence for any of the given operators that play defense. I think the only way you get a good defensive stand... I don't know what to do right now, that's why I'm just freaking running around like a madman.
5 seconds.
Any good chance you have on defense isn't with necessarily an operator, but somebody who knows how to play some of the top floors, who know how to roam top floors. Because I don't know how to roam. I can anchor site, I can anchor around site, but when it comes to playing around the objective, I am no good.
Loading back.
Especially like something like that, where I need to go hit one of these. Yeah, that's just my personal feelings on maps like the reworked Consulate and Yacht and Clubhouse. There are probably a couple other maps like the House rework. The House rework, in my opinion, is still actually pretty good. It's not like Old House, and never will anything be like Old House. But New House isn't that bad, and it's because there's a lot more open space in it. Where, like, the second floor is one very distinct and open hallway that can get shot from many directions. Obviously there's that hallway on the other side, but that's more for attackers to get in between sites and whatnot. Then the bottom floor, all of the rooms are open, most of the walls are breachable, it's easy, good work. And then basement is mostly breachable, open areas. Like, it's good for attackers, but if the defenders know how to reinforce all of their areas and the site well enough, then it'll be a well-fought battle and defenders will still obviously have the advantage. But that's what I hate about so many people opening up site. Like, some people break through this wall, a whole line in this wall. And that does not, in my opinion, help out with site, because you want to keep site protected. You want to keep site closed. If you don't do that, and if you don't reinforce your site, if the attackers get into site and everybody's roaming around, I mean, then everybody has to infiltrate site, which attackers will then have the advantage on. Okay, that was interesting. Damn, why is nobody else down there?
Reloading.
One friendly operator remaining. Mission failed. All friendlies were eliminated.
Yeah, I don't... Like, don't get me wrong, that was partially my fault. Not partially, that was my fault that I freaking died there, because I screwed that one up. But, like, there were 2 people down there, 1 person already died, so, like, 2 of us were on stairs, and then everybody else was upstairs. And then I died, and it seemed like everybody just ran right back upstairs. Oh boy, somebody must be up here! We can still win this. It's not completely out of our reach. I'm breaching an upstairs floor and making my way down. I think that'll be my best bet. Okay.
Longer in your possession. One friendly operator remaining.
See, people like that freaking floor
We have been
me.
eliminated.
Plane, holy sh...
Dude, I
Dude,
haven't played this map, yeah.
That's how I feel. I haven't played Plane in forever.
It's actually, like, it's not a very good map, but it's a cool map. Cool idea for a map.
I like that you guys like Plane, but I also have to admit that I don't want to hear you talk. Yeah, that would be my first option. I loved getting Plane and then picking glass and just sniping people through the windows. It was some of the cheekiest crap ever. Then they released Callie, and Callie started doing that too. It was funny.
4 is reinforcing this location.
I remember hating this map on both sides. Because it was like whenever I played defense, this map was always offense sided. Whenever I played offense, this map was always defense sided. It wasn't the fact that the map itself was like that. It was me and my teammates never coordinated on a strategy to use when playing one side or the other.
And defuse it.
Because it always felt like I also got spawn peeked on this map. A tremendous amount. Always felt like I got spawn peeked on this map.
One op 4 remaining.
Someone shield on the ground.
Op 4 eliminated. Friendly mission successful.
What you get for pulling out the frag. Dude, I'm glad freaking I turned around and started firing up there, and then Ash freaking also joined in on that. Because I feel like if all of us sprinted by that, Cav would have had a freaking ace right there or something.
I'll give them a call.
One op 4 remaining.
Nice.
4 neutralized. Mission successful.
Oh! Wow, that's actually a crazy shot. That's freaking, that's no way right there. Yeah, I would have never thought to freaking shoot right on through the bed there. That's wild, that's insane. Freaking cap can. What the frick is this? Everybody going to attempt to spawn peek them? Oh, I was out of the smoke on their screen? That's an interesting one. I'd like to be able to see through the smoke if I'm out of the frickin' smoke game. There's no frickin' way.
All friendlies were
I
eliminated.
love tracing around the frickin' opponent's head, apparently. Bad aim? Okay, I'm sorry that I'm going 3-2 and everybody else is going 1-3, 1-2, and 0-4. My bad. My bad that I had to attempt a 1v5 clutch there. I mean, like, what am I supposed to do? Get good? Like, no, I'm playing the game for fun. If you guys are freaking all dying at the beginning of the round and leaving it up to a freaking noob rookie Rook, I mean, honestly, like, I don't know what you expect there. I thought he just shot my freaking armor plates, dude. I was about to get so upset. I mean, I understand that you're going 8-2 and you have every right to be upset that the rest of the team's not doing all that well, but I'm still doing half decent here, so
Op 4 has located a bomb.
cause watch this. I'll be the last one alive because they're all over there and they're all about to die.
One friendly remaining. Seconds left. 10 seconds left. 5 seconds left. All friendlies were
It's
eliminated.
too bad.
Mission failure.
Oh, she could see my head behind the freaking bed frame. Dude, I almost died there. I almost had a heart attack. Oh well. That's too bad.